Grateful is what? What's up, everybody? Michelle Talks. It's Sexy Soul Saturday. So today's topic is all about how being grateful is sexy. And that might sound a little strange to some people, but I'm going to explain how this is come to be and how it always been and how you can be that way as well. So, being grateful, it's a huge key to being positive, and this is pretty much the way you should live your life. Things happen, but it's just how you approach them that will help you stay in a positive vibration, in a grateful status, and then you can create miracles, because that is exactly what it does. I'm going to go further into this right now. But being grateful is one of the biggest keys to being positive. And I'm going to actually put something together for everybody. A few steps on the power of positivity, because once you master these things, your life will completely change. You will live the life that you've always wanted, and that is ultimately everybody's goal, I'm hoping. So, don't settle for less. Everything is at your reach, okay? And it's all about a mindset and a state of being and how you're feeling. So, here we go. Now, when you are in a grateful state of mind, all right, you are basically raising your vibration, okay? Because it's kind of like the ultimate way that you can be, and it actually helps you be the closest and closer to your authentic self. So we've already spoken about how being your authentic self is sexy. So this is just another step on how you can achieve that, and pretty quickly, if you're able to be consistent with how you're vibrating, and the more grateful you are, the more things you're going to attract to yourself, okay? And this is because when one is grateful for what is happening in the now, like no matter what it is, then you can ultimately attract that which you are wanting. And that might sound a little strange, but this is true. Now, everything is made of energy, right? So if everything is made of energy, all the things that you'd like to be and the things that you'd like to achieve or the things you'd like to obtain, they are also vibrating. Okay, certain things vibrate at different levels. So do you. So when you're in a state of being grateful for whatever it is and everything you should really be grateful for, you're going to raise your vibration. And this is going to ultimately help and lead you to attract everything that you've ever wanted, okay? This is a fact, all right? It all kind of, well, no, it really does go back to the law of attraction. This is a thing. I can do a whole different separate video on that, because that's a little, more in depth. But this is a big key to how the law of attraction works. Now, one thing that if anyone is into the law of attraction, a lot of times the way they're introduced to it is with the movie The Secret. And I was actually introduced to it that way, so that was great, great information. I just feel like it doesn't continue to add on to how a person can actually manifest that, okay? Because there's another step to it. So there's another step to the law of attraction. Being grateful is definitely one of them. And then the other part is because when you are feeling grateful, you feel better, okay? So your feelings regarding the attitude that you're having when you're in a gracious state, okay, is really important. You can say, I am grateful for everything, and not mean it, right? So that is the secret sauce, all right? The secret sauce is you must feel and also believe completely. And I mean, your whole being needs to ultimately believe it. It is one thing to say it, and then it is another thing to believe it and feel it. So when you believe something, you feel it, okay? That is just the way it goes. I don't know what anyone else has told you, but that is the secret sauce. So, being in a state of graciousness, being grateful for your life. Everyone should be grateful for everything that they are and that they have right now. right now. Like right now, things could always be fucking worse. Correct? I'm pretty sure that's the case. So once you're in a state of being grateful and really appreciating everything and everyone, this world is amazing, you know, you're here live, it could always be worse for you, and it's really not that bad if you think about it. Once you're in this state of mind, you will be able to manifest and attract everything that you've ever wanted, because you will be vibrating so much higher. And usually the things that people are looking for, especially love. So love is one of the highest vibrations, okay? It is what it is. So if one is to be in a state of being gracious, being grateful, and also using that through your whole being and your heart space, okay? That's a big part of it. Your heart is so important, okay? And most people like to throw it in a box and like forget all that shit. No, it's serious. If you want to take control of your life, you cannot live with a closed up heart, okay? I know people are fucked up and things happen, and we also allow things to happen to us, but that is not a way to live, all right? And the only way to achieve greater things for yourself and anything you've ever really wanted to do is to keep an open heart, stay in the state of gratitude, be completely in it, feel it, believe it, and beautiful things are going to happen for you, and I'm sure others around you, because you will be a different individual if you haven't been in that state of mind, okay? So I just wanted to get that out to you guys. It is a super important topic. I wrote a really short blog about it. I will post a link to that below. And I will also post some other links that may be useful for those that want to dive deeper into this and explore it and ultimately master it, because that is the ultimate goal, all right? The other thing I wanted to say is that please do not underestimate the power of your heart and all of you, okay? I'm going to dive into that in another video and go over the chakras and everything else that they do, but this was the most important, because once you get this down, like not being too technical about things, things are pretty simple, just not easy, you know, and be consistent about it, all right? A great way to start doing this, you can do mantras, you know, I am grateful for so-and-so and other things. But you could also write it down. And there's a lot of power in what happens when you write things down. So you can start a gratitude journal. It's a great way to start. And just take any little notebook or a little pad or whatever you want. Pieces of paper you can pile up together and staple them later. I don't care. Whatever works for you, you will see a tremendous difference in your life, and you will be so much more happier. Those that are in a state of gratitude are always more happy than those that are not, okay? Positivity is power, people. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. You guys stay sexy, and I will see you next week.